The ground breaks for the Imani primary school here in a small village in the West African country of the Gambia. The Republic of the Gambia is surrounded by Senegal on all sides except the Atlantic coast. About a third of the population lives below the international poverty line, $125 a year. A lot has happened since the primary school opened in October of 2009 with 45 students. Now there are about 100 students enrolled for this school year.
Are you taking your exams? Yes. Yes. And you're getting all your answers correct, right? Yes. Good morning, Modu. Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
2 years ago, these children did not speak any English. They spoke 4 different native languages. The teachers had to translate their native tongues to English. Now they use primarily English for all instruction. The school has played a vital role in the community, not just for the children, but for their parents as well.
I teach my mother English to speak English.
And what did your mother just say?
She said, I like you, all of you.
Okay, tell her we like her too.
10-year-old Bintu is now teaching her mother to speak English. It's a new trend happening all over this village. Not only are the children learning to speak English, but so are members of their families.
She wants to learn the language? Ask her, when she grows up, what does she want to do? Does she want to be a nurse or a doctor or what?
Doctor.
You want to be a doctor? Oh, but you have to learn English first, right? Are you going to school now? She's not in school. That's why she wants to learn English, so she can grow up maybe to be the doctor that she wants to be. That's why it's very important for even the young girls here to go to school to be educated, so they have an opportunity to have a profession, to grow up and be what they would like to be. But without speaking English is very difficult.
It's especially important for girls in this culture. Women traditionally are subordinate to men, but Sally plans to break through those barriers.
Tell me what you want to be when you grow up, Sally.
I am going to be a teacher.
The fact that Sally is learning English is beneficial for her, not only for her, but for her parents. Her mom, particularly dad, does speak English, but mommy doesn't speak English. So this child going to school in primary 1 is learning English at an early age, and she's able to translate words and phrases in English to her mom. So mom is learning English as we go along as well.
The Imani school is also tearing down barriers that might have kept some children away from the school. The school welcomes 2 children now with special needs.
Good girl, my Amuna. Good job. Yes, thank you. Oh, clap for her. Clap for my Amuna. All right. Thank you. Good girl.
Dr. Fulton brought 2 teachers from America to consult on the school, this time including a special education teacher and a speech pathologist.
Aren't you happy to be sending books to Africa?
Dr. Fulton brought brand new books for Imani Africa. They were packed right here by children in America. This is their sister school, Imani Educational Circle Charter School in Philadelphia.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
When Dr. Fulton arrived, the children were taking final exams. She is very impressed with their progress, considering it's in all English and they've only been speaking English for 2 years.
If you finish, go back and revise your work. Did you understand it? Yes. All right.
When the school first opened, McGraw-Hill donated and shipped thousands of dollars in instructional programs. Now the children have outgrown those programs, and the teachers need materials for the next grade levels. The school continues to need books, chalk, pencils, and erasers.
I learned very good. I learned quantitative and verbal and English and math.
The students at Imani Africa have a full day which runs from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It includes a morning assembly, snack time, lunch, and more classes.
Imani school is a good school.
And why is it a good school?
Imani school, they can speak English very well.
Very well.
And they can learn very well.
Do you understand me? All right.
Right now, it costs between $800 and $1,000 a month to keep the school up and running. With the addition of the new primary school, the cost could probably double. The impact the school has made on the village is tremendous.
This has been another major production here at the school in the Gambia. And this is where we're digging a well. I can hear the hollow sound from our voice coming out of this well.
For the past 2 years, the school was getting water from a neighbor. Now this well will serve the school and the neighboring villages. It will also be much safer to drink.
So what we're going to do is, for safety reasons, is to build a whole big platform here and then have a pump so that we don't have to draw water this way, but use a pump to pump water out for the school. So this is a project that I'm hoping I can begin again very shortly so the well can be completed so we can have our own water source.
Mohammed, a student at Imani, Africa, pumps water for his family as one of his chores. This is how water is drawn to cook, drink, and wash clothes.
To complete this well, this whole project here probably costs about $300 to $350 to complete this well. So it's not terribly expensive. Is that, along with the new building that we're building over here, which I'm excited to say. They're making all the bricks now, these men making bricks to begin our new block, which is like the green one. But this project, along with that project, is getting to be a little expensive. That new building is probably going to cost about $35,000 to $40,000 complete. And then we'll need to have more desks built and more books for teachers and hire more teachers. So it's an ongoing project. So whatever support we can get will certainly be appreciated.
One businessman explains why giving to Imani Africa means so much to him.
Having never directly given to any African-based initiatives, I was very intrigued by the opportunity to give to an organization that was directly helping to educate Africans in Africa. Through my company, receiptscount.com, I was able to raise a total of $10,000 to give to this effort because of my belief that education is what sets apart the haves from the have-nots.
$1 US goes a long way in the Gambia. The exchange rate hovers around $28 to 1. That means $1 US equals about 28 Gambian dollars. Each dollar you donate to Imani Africa will help educate future generations of Gambians.
It is now 2012 and we have had a lot of progress going on at Imani School in the Gambia. We do have our new building. It has 3 classrooms, which are very large, just like the old building, but now we have nursery 1, 2, and 3 and primary 1, 2, and 3. Primary is grades 1, 2, and 3. In order for Imani School to be registered as a primary school, we had to build more toilets. So we needed 12 new toilets, which have been completed. We need to build a fence around our area, which is 100 by 100 meters. And a fence in the Gambia is actually a brick wall. The well had been completed, but we decided to go further to build a tower. We have a 2,000-liter tank that a welder had to make legs for, and it's there on our campus. And then we bought a generator. We have pipes that go down into the well, up to that tower, and then over to what we now have, which is a spigot. They don't buy products that will eventually end up in the trash, like paper towels, paper plates, toilet paper. They don't buy those things. They can't afford to. So water for cleanliness and for health reasons is incredibly important. There's a bucket of water in each little toilet, and the water is used to clean yourself and to wash your hands after you've used the bathroom. Our student population has grown from 2009 from 45 students to now in 2012 we have about 130 children. Our goal would be to grow all the way to grade 12. Imani School in the Gambia has earned a very good reputation in reference to children learning English, which is one of the critical factors of education there, but also because they're doing so well academically. We have other families and people who don't live in Babylon Village. They're from other villages bringing their children to Imani School there so that their children could get what they consider to be an excellent education. But when they come, they are disappointed to find that their children, even though they've been in school for many years, are not as advanced as our children in terms of reading, speaking English, and understanding the basic fundamentals of education. Then we have to put them, even though they've been in grade 3, back in our nursery classes to now build a really strong foundation so they can move forward at the rate that our children have been.
1, 2, 3.